Out in the open ocean, hundreds of feet above the waves, a single offshore wind turbine can generate enough electricity to power thousands of homes. Each one weighs thousands of tons, costs millions of dollars, and must be installed with millimeter precision in one of the harshest environments on Earth. The process of building these giants at sea is a carefully choreographed engineering operation that combines massive ships, advanced robotics, and years of planning. Installing an offshore wind turbine is not just about putting up a tall tower in the water. It is a multi-stage project that begins years before any steel touches the sea. Engineers must study the seabed, design foundations that can survive storms, and coordinate specialized vessels that act like floating construction sites. Every step is planned around tides, weather windows, and strict safety rules. The goal is to transform a remote patch of ocean into a reliable power station that can operate for decades. The journey starts with detailed site surveys and seabed preparation. Survey ships scan the ocean floor using sonar and drilling equipment to understand the soil and rock layers below. Engineers look for stable ground that can support enormous loads. A modern offshore turbine can stand over 250 meters tall, roughly the height of a 70-story skyscraper. Once the site is approved, crews clear debris and sometimes level the seabed to create a stable base. Next comes foundation installation, which anchors the turbine to the ocean floor. In shallow waters, the most common solution is a monopile, a giant steel tube that can be over 8 meters wide and weigh as much as a fully loaded jumbo jet. Specialized installation vessels lift the monopile vertically and drive it deep into the seabed using a hydraulic hammer. In deeper or more complex seabeds, engineers may use jacket foundations, which look like steel latticed towers or floating platforms that are tethered to the seabed with heavy mooring lines. Each design is chosen to handle waves, currents, and wind forces over the turbine's lifetime. With the foundation secured, crews assemble the tower. Installation ships equipped with enormous cranes transport tower sections from port and stack them one by one. Each section is carefully aligned and bolted together high above the water. Precision is critical. Even small misalignments can affect performance and structural strength. When complete, the tower forms a rigid spine that supports everything above it. The nacelle and blades are installed next. The nacelle is the housing that contains the generator, gearbox, and control systems. It can weigh more than 300 tons and is lifted onto the tower in a single, delicate operation. After that, technicians attach the blades, each one often longer than a football field. Some projects install blades individually, while others pre-assemble the rotor on deck and lift it as a single unit. Once secured, the turbine finally resembles the familiar three-bladed machines seen on the horizon. Electrical connection and grid integration follow. Subsea cables are laid along the seabed to link each turbine to an offshore substation. These cables carry electricity at high voltage to reduce energy loss over long distances. From the substation, export cables transmit power back to shore, where it feeds into the national grid. Specialized cable-laying vessels bury the lines beneath the seabed to protect them from anchors and fishing gear. The final stage is commissioning and testing. Engineers inspect every mechanical and electrical system. They slowly rotate the blades, test sensors, and verify that control software responds correctly to changing wind conditions. Only after rigorous checks does the turbine begin commercial operation, delivering clean electricity to the grid. Working offshore introduces challenges that land-based construction never faces. Weather is the biggest factor. High winds and rough seas can delay installation for days or weeks. Crews must wait for narrow weather windows when conditions are calm enough for heavy lifts. Saltwater corrosion is another constant threat, so components are coated with protective materials and inspected regularly. Logistics are also complex. Every bolt, cable, and technician must be transported by ship or helicopter, often far from the coast.
To manage these risks, the offshore wind industry relies on advanced technology and strict safety standards. Installation vessels use dynamic positioning systems, which are computer-controlled thrusters that keep ships stable without anchors. Real-time sensors monitor wave motion and crane loads to ensure safe lifting operations. Workers undergo extensive training and use specialized protective equipment. Emergency procedures are rehearsed in detail because help can be hours away in open water. This combination of technology and discipline allows crews to carry out precision engineering in an unpredictable environment. When an offshore wind turbine finally begins spinning, it represents the culmination of years of planning and months of complex offshore construction. These towering machines convert the steady winds at sea into reliable, renewable power for millions of people. As countries invest more in clean energy, offshore wind farms are expanding into deeper waters and larger scales. The techniques used to install today's turbines are laying the foundation for an energy system that is quieter, cleaner, and more sustainable. Each turbine standing on the horizon is not just a feat of engineering, but a sign of how human ingenuity is reshaping the future of energy.